but you can destroy them with just your vehicle. If I'm able to get on top of it.
You could say that about most things around here.
Yeah.
Isn't essential, but if you want smooth sailing for the steel pipes to Ambala, a new road will help. And another thing, the pipes south of the pumping station are damaged. If you can find the breach, patch it up. Then your sailing will be even smoother.
Welcome back, guys. New episode, a new opportunity for us to create some beautiful roads and help the locals community. So look at our cap. We're wild. We're also wild at heart. So let's get this chapter done. We are almost finished. We just need some electrical power. Let's get that done and let's jump into it. what more could you ask for? We just can't stop, won't stop. So yeah, let's return to the hut here. The hop. And I don't think there's much left to do. But let's have a look at what our next adventure is. Oh yeah, and just one thing I want to mention here is that I've been looking into this guy who's been creating like a few mods for the already existing vehicles in the game. And it kind of adds more like horsepower, torque, larger tires as well. It's just overall quality of life improvement. So I just want to give a shout out to him. I use some of them. Put them into my own modded file. So if you have a look at the mule here, it has thin tires. Oh yeah, it doesn't really change that much in here. I think it's more in-game though. But I'll show you guys when we jump into the next. You'll be able to see that it has larger tires. Also, he made it so that the crane is a bit faster as well, which is so nice. And if you guys want the file that I'm using, I'll throw it into the description, and then you guys can simply just drag and drop it into yours. Remember to back up your old file just in case this one messes up. And if I forget, tag me in the comments and hold me accountable. So let's have a look here. We can choose the Incommunicado or Sunken. I think I'm gonna go with Incommunicado for this one. So we need to establish a power line. There's been some damage. Okay. And the entire region is without electricity. Okay, we got this. Okay, let's just jump in. Let's select our scout vehicle here and let's just jump in. Operation Incommunicado, located in Eastern Europe. Autumn, I would say autumn is probably the season and not the actual town, or country. But looking at the leaves, I would assume that it's autumn. Following a devastating hurricane, your company is dispatched to an area to assist in restoring local infrastructure. Okay, so here we are.
Connection unstable. Too much static. Tried switching to reserve band. No dice. Yes, it's a relay problem. Reach the relay and investigate. I repeat, reach the relay and investigate. Move fast before it cuts completely. Do you read?
All right. So it appears that we do have some communication issues. And that will kind of explain if all the relay towers are not working properly, then that might be the issue. So let's pick a road and drive over to the power station. And we're back on solid ground. Now, let's have a look at the station here. Objective complete. Easy peasy, guys. We cannot be stopped. Good job.
Hey! You're back on the air! I was worried for a hot minute there. So, I've been going through the list of damaged facilities, and you know what? It's one heck of a long list. And our list of assets is short. And by short, I mean it's just little old you. I'm sending you the to-do list now. That should keep you busy. Our relay can't do much without fuel, unfortunately. So, here's the plan. Deliver the semi-truck from the gas station to the relay. I hear no objection, so I consider the motion passed.
Yeah, I would probably say the same, Kelly. Let's see here. Oh. Doesn't seem like we have to do any work here. Alright, let's get this one delivered once and for all. Objective complete. We unlock the Highland base. Now we can spawn in vehicles. We are good to go.
Repairing the power substation and restoring the electricity supply would be a huge help. After all, you can't really do much without juice. But it's going to take some driving. This time, I'll ask you to take the truck loaded with steel beams from the relays yard to the power substation. For sure you can handle it. But please exercise a little caution. If the truck turns over, you'll be in a lot of trouble and a long way from help. By the by, we had a driver up and quit on us. Just not cut out for the job, I guess. Only 18 hours behind the wheel was enough to send him running. Didn't even deliver the truck of steel beams all the way. Left it next to the town church. Could you bring the truck to the garage? Would be a great help. And net you a nice bonus.
Okay, so let's get the semi delivered once and for all. And then we can... I think Kelly mentioned something about us going to the church, looking for some sort of power generator. And then she also talked about, yeah, one of their previous truckers not really doing their best. So I'll get this one delivered and I'll see you there.
Well, that's the semi-truck squared away. And just so you know, you're starting to impress people over here. Even me.
Kelly, I'm a married man, but I am flattered though, but still, thank you, I guess. And look at us, we completed the objective. Well done, guys. So now we need to go to the power substation, and yeah, see, we do kind of have 3 areas we need to go to there. One up here, and then one down here. So yeah, I think we're going to the Redwood Bay there. And then we can go up north afterwards, and then we can head over to those 3. So I'll meet you guys when we're at the church, or unless something mysterious happens on the while we are going there. anyway, so good thing that we didn't have to get out of the vehicle to push it up through the mud. That is a very annoying tree. We should do something about that. Here we go, guys. Oh yeah, we need to search the area. So she said it would be near the church. But somewhere around here. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can get it into a more reachable location. Maybe we can use the winch. Doesn't really seem likely that we'll be moving it with this one. Alright, let's just bring the mule. Don't mind my packing. Good thing we all buckled up. Okay, on to the next target. So we unlocked a further area here. We see the port, what maybe used to be a bridge somehow, and then what actually looks like a functional bridge. The next target, and then afterwards we can take. Yeah, I think we'll just take the mule right now and go back to the church, grab the generator. Yeah, let's do that. So you might have remembered I spoke about the mod earlier. Now you can see the tires here, and also the crane. Crane moves faster, as you can see here. But it's just quality of life improvements. We do still need to be careful when it comes to the mule, because it has a tendency to tip over. So we shouldn't be. Well, don't mind me. I'll just get straight into power post, power relay. I don't actually know what those poles are called, but definitely a relay to move power around. So I will not be going this way. That turned out to be quite time consuming for the scout, so I might actually just have to move down the road here. Alright, we're back on the road. I'll see you guys when I'm at the church. Oh yeah, one more thing, guys. So around this map, we need to look for some toy cars. They do sell for quite a bit, and it would definitely help us getting more credits for a new vehicle. But I'll definitely let you guys know if I find some by accident. So see you at the church if I'm not too stuck here. No, yeah, I just needed to put on the differential lock and all-wheel drive. Alright, see you guys.
Come to say love will heal everything when it hurts like hell. Can you travel the world when you don't know your way around? How can you run anywhere when your feet won't even touch the ground? So many thoughts inside of your head. Ooh, follow me around, trust in me, girl. Ooh, let's turn things around, start a whole new world. Ooh, let's just sing and dance. You don't It's okay to cry.
You know?
You will get
Nice work.
by.
That's enough gas to keep the welders at the relay happy.
Let's stand nice and high. It's okay to cry. You will get by. Come on with me. There's just here and now. Ooh,
Anyway, moving on.
trust in me, girl.
So I think I might take the field car here and head up north, see exactly what is going on up there, maybe even set up a mobile base. Well, that's the main reason why I chose the Stanek here. If we don't get stuck here. Good thing we have tracks on it. Imagine if we had small bicycle wheels. That would definitely not have been fun. I do remember that I used to, when I was younger, I had to go through some very muddy areas on my way to school on a bike, so I can kind of relate. But yeah, let's pitch right here. And is that a tree stuck in the road? No, just branches. The trees. There we go. Oh yeah, so one thing I've been kind of thinking about, so we do have a tree like this, where the branch is sticking out on the road. And okay, right now it doesn't seem to be much of an issue when we have tracks on. But I do think that this will be an issue for our, what's it called, when we set up a route and they need to go some other transportation vehicles. This tree will definitely be an issue. So if you know how to get rid of those, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll definitely take a look at it. I might also just investigate. There must be some way of dealing with those trees, since they are quite annoying. Alright. Let's just continue up the road here. So the more that I've been using the mobile base, the more I actually like having the option to recall vehicles. Let me know if you think differently. Okay, let's see. So it's pretty much straightforward, but we have to turn left or right. I think I'm gonna stick with the left one. Seems more right. Well, it seems more left, but yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, so it does kind of seem like, not that I think that we'll be stuck here since we do have the belt on. No, it'll be fine. As long as I don't drive into a stump or anything, I think we should be fine. Spoke too soon. Okay, cannot wait till we get a stump muncher to just mulch these stumps. That's gonna be nice. Alright, so it seems that we are at the Redwood Bay. Not that I see any redwood trees, but might have been some in a past life, maybe. They do have tall trees, but nothing like a redwood. Alright, let's go right here, maybe left or right. So this is the area. This is the Redwood Bay. Could be an old, like wood construction, maybe road refinement facility back in the day. Does seem like we can open the gates to drive through. Might be a good idea since the other bridge is kind of broken, but This is very nice. So normally with the photo view, you can only go like a few feet ahead of yourself or zoom very close in, but you wouldn't be able to fly up like I do here. Check out my file if you want the same. It's basically just a little configuration and changing the photo options in the file. But yeah, look at that view. I live in a rather relatively flat land. We don't have any mountains, but it would be nice if we did have some mountains where we could go hiking or stuff. Yeah. Alright, let's turn left and see what... But yeah, speaking of hiking, maybe that wouldn't be the best since I don't really like heights that much, but yeah. If you've recently been on any hiking, had any hiking experience, let me know down there. Just don't invite me along because afraid of heights, you know. So we do have a winch. Can we just open it by ramming it? Yeah. Look at us, problem solving 101. We crushed it. Looks like we have another 9-3 in the road. Yeah. Now look at this construction here. We might be able to scrap those later on. Alright, so we arrived. Yeah, what I'm thinking about is just leaving the mobile base here. We might at some point want to connect this. It doesn't seem like we have any bridges unlocked yet, so we might have to wait with that. But we can just fill it up with sand, I think. Might take a few tons. Definitely not with the dump truck that we have now, but let's continue to the next objective. Alright. So we need to deliver this truck to... So we just need to deliver there, but maybe we can start off with delivering the truck and then afterwards going to the other two objectives. That might be a good call. I think we'll please Kelly by doing this, so let's get it out of the way. What is this? That seems like it may be a problem. Just a slight problem. How far? Yeah, we need to go over this somehow. We can fill it up with sand, I guess. Alright, let's park this truck and then we can figure out some sort of solution to this. Well, we've been putting it on for a little while. Let's spend some money here. So let's find the dump truck. No, dump truck first. Yeah. Look at this. It looks really nice and pink though. And as I might have mentioned before, I changed this one to hold 30 tons instead of 20. So let's purchase the vehicle. There we go. All right. Let's spawn it. It handles so nice. It's a beast. How much I can tell you. So, alright. We might as well just fill up. Oh, look at those rubber gloves. The interior looks really nice, really organized. And that new car smell, you just can't just produce it. So I don't know where it gets it. Might be the leather seating in this. But I'm thinking about that we maybe should also patch up the hole in the road. Yeah, that might be a good choice. I'll just montage this and I'll see you guys at the top of the hill. So the weather is not the best at the moment, so it might postpone our sand pouring a bit, at least until next episode. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching and for liking, subscribing and so on. And seriously guys, if you liked it, then punch the like button. If you disliked it, press the thumbs down. And until next time that we return, have a great week guys, and see you on Thursday.